Hello. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not wearing a shirt right now, so I'm not gonna show too much of my body. But anyways, hello, is Rocket. Hello, fam. Today we're gonna talk about how I want to talk about a show that I've loved for a long time. I this show is and this is a show that's recently like I've very recently been watching a lot lately, which is called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, right? I've loved it for a long time. I've watched it before, watched it every now and then, but recently I've been really getting into it now. Like the last two seasons, I've been getting into it. Anyways, so let's the latest two seasons of this shit, I've been getting really into that shit. Anyways, so it's always sunny. So what's it about? Well, basically it's five bartenders. Yeah, I know it shows only four Pauls, but five bartenders who do crazy shit, like essentially go on scams and shit, do scams and shit pretty much, and like fuck around with people. And yeah, I mean, it's just the anti-friends. It's the anti-friends essentially, according to the show creators. Anyways, so yeah, um, now I personally rate it a 9 out of 10 show. The last couple seasons aren't as good. I still watch them a lot, mainly because I want to see the conclusion of the show. I want to see what happens at the end of the show. But I do like the show nonetheless. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's still miles better, miles beyond what other shows have ever done. Like Family Guy still like Family Guy now still can't like has yet to prove to me that they can compete with It's Always Sunny back then, like with It's Always Sunny now. It's Always Sunny is still fresh, it's still fire, it's still better than a lot of other shows, mainly due to the fact that most animated sitcoms, like this is the fault of animated sitcoms, is the flanderization. It's much easier to detach away from the character than it is with a live action sitcom. A live action sitcom, it's not as easy to completely flanderize someone. Um, which is why personally I think sitcoms.irl live action do a lot better in terms of ratings generally than sitcoms that openly do animation. Because look at Family Guy for instance compared to It's Always Sunny, right? Compared to Always Sunny, It's Always Sunny overall. In my opinion, I think it's better. It washes late stage Family Guy. Late stage Family Guy is not bad necessarily. I fuck with it still. I still like it. It's just it's not that good. It's not the greatest show in the world. You know, it's not the greatest show. It's most likely never will be as good as it used to be. But yeah, like I was saying, like basically, Family Guy essentially, has a lot of its flaws with the flanderization, with like that. It's Always Sunny, on the other hand, though, doesn't have as bad the flaws of flanderization. In fact, it's a lot less flanderized. The characters are still way more fleshed out than most shows, which to me, I love. I love seeing fleshed out characters and not having all this like, oh, this character does this, so we'll stick to this, and this character does this a lot, so let's stick to this. Like for instance, look at Quagmire. Look at Quagmire. Quagmire went from this funny, edgy guy, like the sex freak of the group that had a lot of heartwarming moments though. Like he did have a lot of heartwarming moments, and like, but he was generally a fucking pervert. He was in general like generalization was a pervert. Nowadays he's just either always on sexual escapades, or he's always on or he's always a pilot. No real in between. Compared to someone like Dennis Reynolds, right? Dennis Reynolds, on the other hand, he obviously he's a little more fleshed. Obviously though, like he is a little different, but he's a sex freak too. But he also has serial killer tendencies. Now will I say they now will I say he is a little bit flanderized, a little bit, but it's still still I'd rather watch It's Always Sunny or Family Guy, late season Family Guy. Late season Family Guy just like kind of does like what every other comedy does at this point. It just kind of like just I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to categorize Family Guy anymore. It's not even an adult animation as much anymore. Like, I could, like, late season Family Guy, I would easily let my kid watch it. Like, obviously, it'd be a little older, but I would actually, like, obviously, my kid was responsible enough, I would let him watch it. I would have no qualms to let my kid watch Family Guy at a younger age than intended. Because Family, at least late stage Family Guy, early Family, like, what's it called, the, after the first cancellation of Family Guy, that's a little bit, would I really do that? Probably not. Just a little bit. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, like, essentially the show itself, a Family Guy is like I said, is good in the first, I'd say 16, 17-ish seasons, something like this. I'd say 17. I'd say season 17 was really the point where Family Guy kind of just, and then after that was like, but yeah, like season 19 had some good episodes. Season 20 had some good episodes. Season 23. I don't even know what to categorize season 23 as. Personally, I think it was a shit show. Personally, I think it was a genuine shit show that shouldn't have really happened, but it did. But yeah, I mean, I'm personally, like I said, I think like that's like the problem I have with Family Guy. While It's Always Sunny, on the other hand, has it has the kind of the opposite effect of itself. It's actually gotten slightly better in the recent seasons than it gotten worse. I mean, it's still not as good as it was before as the first few seasons, where the first few seasons they're doing some fucked up shit in the show. But they're still doing some fucked up shit. It's just a little more nuanced. It's less it's less just flat out racist shit and more just flat out illegal. It's more flat out just straight illegal shit they're doing. Which, hey, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that personally. I'm fine with that. I don't like. I mean, I've done like we've had our like I'm gonna bet you we've had our fair share of doing some things that were like morally great. I've done some morally great things. I've smoked the joint here and there. Vaped a little bit here and there. I smoked cigarettes before. I've done all kinds of shit. I've done it because that's just how it is. Everyone's done illegal, like semi illegal stuff at some point. But yeah, like I was saying, like personally, I think it's a good show. What do you think? I rate it 9 out of 10. What do y'all rate it? Okay, guys. That's the end of the video. Please like and subscribe if y'all enjoy this type of content. If y'all enjoy this little foxy here, if y'all enjoy this beautiful fox who laughs all the time, is a little ADHD. It's just a silly little guy. He's a silly little guy. He's a silly little fox who likes to be foxy and stuff. Likes to be a fox. But like I said, like and subscribe. Please hit the like button, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Rock it out.